Where do you want? Which one do you want to go to? Which one should we go to?
Do you want 7-Eleven? It's over there.
Maybe we go to that one because then we can see the canals also.
Umbrella.
Okay.
It's like right going like on our face.
I don't feel anything. I'm fine. She has this idea that like you're supposed to use an umbrella when it snows or something.
Yeah, we need umbrella.
Crazy.
We're the crazy ones who don't have umbrella.
No, it's snowing. You don't need an umbrella. We're wearing jackets. Look at this. This fur means that you're protected from the snow. We don't know why you wear this, but it seems like in the movies that they wear the fur when it's snowing. So.
Almost slipped. Slippery.
Let's see how do you kind of rotate it. There you go.
Oh, that's so cute. Like Christmas tree.
It's actually not as cold right now, right? Because I forget what it is. There's something about when it snows, it tends to be like it actually somehow is slightly less cold at that point. Maybe because the moisture.
Okay, let me attack my eye. No, attack
Oh, that's
my
nice. It's actually pretty full. Like it's like for Tokyo, this is more. Oh, look at all these weird people using umbrellas just because it's
See, I told you we
snowing.
need umbrella.
You don't use an umbrella when it's snowing. That's crazy.
You're crazy.
Look at it. She's got all that protection. Why would she need an umbrella? Look at that crazy lady. She's not able to enjoy the view then.
Crazy. So umbrella. Wow, isn't this so romantic?
Do you think we have time to go to Lalaport?
I think it will be cold.
Yes.
I don't know if it's like windy there.
It's actually not that cold right now, though. Are you cold?
Not really.
It's. They like, can't even enjoy the view because they have the umbrella blocking it.
We're like covered in snow now.
That's how you're supposed to be. It's snowing.
Are we doing family more?
We can go up to the canal first,
Okay, no.
and then why don't we go to the nice canal that has the boat, and then we'll come back and then get food. Or do you want to get a warm drink first, and then we can stay there
No,
for
it's
long?
hard to drink warm.
That's
water.
true. Oh, it is?
I think so. You need to open your face.
Oh, okay.
And open your face. Like remove your mask. Drink it. Like look, attacking your face. That's not.
Yeah, it's like blowing right into our eyes. Kasa ka? Doko desu ka? that right?
You're saying where is the umbrella?
Yes. Where it should be, at home, not getting in the way of the snow. Look at the plant.
Oh yeah. Should have brought my camera. Oh wait, no, probably not.
Whoa, look at this one.
Ooh. Oh, it stays there. Why?
The ground is colder, I think.
Doesn't melt.
Yeah, like look at that tree or whatever.
Yeah.
That bush. That's interesting.
It will pile up. The snow will pile up if it snows until like 7.
Look at the dog
Yeah.
with the snow.
Cute. Must be
Do you think they
so-
care? They
Huh?
they don't probably care because like it's probably not cold for them yet, right? With their fur.
Yeah, like there are dogs that are made for snow,
Mm.
for cold weather,
Mm.
and there are some breeds that aren't.
Right.
I think for my dog, he's not built for cold weather actually. He gets cold.
All right. Should we go? It's actually pretty good. Look at the car.
Mm. Oh.
This is probably about as good of a snowstorm as I saw in Japan
Not
before.
snowstorm.
No, I know, but it's for a Tokyo snowstorm. though.
Tokyo. Oh my god, look at the car. Scary.
Oh, we should have worn our boots. If I had my boots
Oh,
at
you
least.
have your
It'd be like the one chance I get to use them. We bought snow boots last year when we went for like one single hike in the snow. I think to be fair, they weren't that expensive. Like what?
Yeah, they were like just 2,000.
Yeah, and
2,000.
and they did the job well because we went on a proper like mini hike in the mountains up to the snow monkey. What's that place called?
Yeah, snow monkey.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, it was nice, right? Because like I think we were a lot more comfortable. You could have actually worn when we went on the hike. If we had known, you could have worn. We wore those when we went on the hike to Takao last time because there was the little bit of ice and stuff.
Yeah, if we have known that it would be slippery.
Mm. All right, I'll turn it off here. Oh, it says boat trips. Maybe I can do my kayak from here. What?
place? Is it a place?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lock right there, but honestly, we could just like, if we just came, and then we could just lift the kayak over, and then just like, there's space down there, and you probably haven't even seen, and then you could just pump it up, and then there's more steps to go right down to the water. So, kind of sucks that they don't make it a little bit more accessible for getting into the water. Well, look at that's like cool because it's got like the pine tree.
Yeah.
It actually feels like Christmas or wintry or whatever it's called. Should we cross and then we can come back?
There's not like strong wind.
No, that's why it's pretty nice, right? Because there's not wind. No, but I forget the physics of it. But there is something where generally, if it snows, the feel of the temperature actually is a little bit, even though the actual air might be freezing. Often, and I think it probably has to do with the amount of moisture, that the moisture holds the air or whatever, or it's basically humidity. So it's cold humidity, right? Because humidity is literally just moisture in the air. Oh, you know where we should have maybe gone that would have probably been cool to see? We probably don't have quite enough time now. Would have been, you know, that like walk towards Fukushima. And there's the water, that spot with the bridges and stuff. But, I mean, this is cool. Here, why don't we walk to just the canal there and then we'll kind of come back? What do you think? Oh, we could come right here too.
Huh?
We could come right here to go in the water. See? We just come right here and then we just kind of climb around.
Oh my god. Why can't we just open this?
Because we don't have the key. Should have brought an umbrella. I guess some people didn't think it was going to snow today, huh?
Yeah. I didn't think it would snow either.
I know. We got lucky because we're at home working, and we're both taking our break.
But I really thought this morning it looked like
It did.
gonna-
The way the clouds were, they had that like snow look in them.
Yeah.
But I guess my main thing was just that it didn't seem like it was cold enough. Like it seemed cold, but not actually cold, quite cold enough. And then I wasn't sure that there was like enough moisture in the air for the.
Maybe that's the difference between snow and rain and snow.
The different types of clouds.
And the climate.
Yeah. Well, but you still need some moisture for it to snow, right?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. It's actually pretty thick and covered, huh? Yeah, it looks like it got a little gust here, huh? Oh, you know what it is? Because that opening, and that means like all that snow that doesn't collect anywhere. And so then it all comes in, and then it finds this zone. Right? Because if you have a lot of places for it to settle, it'll just settle a little bit everywhere.
Because it's open.
Yeah, it's open for a while. Because look at that's all covered. I mean, you know, this. What's got it, eh?
She's really struggling. But places like New York, it has already been snowing, right?
Yeah, they snow a lot more. It's a lot. That's why I was saying it's a lot colder there. Like I think New York gets like -5 to -10.
Oh my God. Maybe capital.
Huh?
Their capital.
That's the capital. It's not the capital city. No. Washington DC. Geography. Well, look at all the plants over there.
Oh yeah, they're covered in snow.
Yeah.
What did you do on the third day of work? We walked outside in the snow.
Yeah, what was your lunch break? You were working hard today, though.
Huh?
You were working hard today.
Me?
You weren't? I mean, you were working dutifully, like you were working.
Oh yeah, I was working. Like a... Yeah. It's been so long since I last worked.
Nice to have something to do.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, this is how it feels like.
That's
so
good.
much better.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the road? I think mine dries quickly.
This dries more quickly.
I mean the jacket, the down.
Yours dries more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's not waterproof. It's just like thick.
This is from Uniqlo.
This is from Uniqlo. Batman smells Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. Oh, we are such kids.
Speak for yourself. I am very mature and serious 39-year-old.
Oh right, you are 39, I forgot.
Very, very young. Under 40. That's still considered the young crowd. Next year I'll be an adult.
Next. Oh, you can't even see the buildings over there.
Yeah, that's what it's like in China. So this area, this is what it looks like in China,
Oh my God.
but there's no snow.
Without the snow.
So you can just like see kind of normal to there, and then it just like disappears afterwards.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
No, it's very weird. I mean, it's obviously also very unhealthy, but it's like a very unnatural sensation. But then just like anything, you get used to it, you stop kind of realizing it. And what's really weird is like every once in a while there'll be a big, like especially if it's like a typhoon or something, a big storm, and it clears it out. And then, especially if you haven't been living in a place that long and you haven't seen it before, and all of a sudden you're like driving and you see like the mountains like way over there, and they're like quite clear, and you're just like, oh my God, that's like the sky's blue,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my God, like that's what it looks like. And you don't, and like, actually I should say the mountains aren't like, maybe they're not even that far, or the buildings or whatever, but like you just never had a sense that you could see them. Yeah, and then you can. Oh, I just got my eye.
Face.
Well, look at there. He is outscary, right? Seems that most people aren't out for just a walk.
the snow.
You know what's funny is the way the gloves are, I can't like tell where my thumb is to push it. There we go. Would you mind holding the camera so I can tie my shoelaces? Did I get it? I think we can go this way. You know what time it is?
Huh?
You know what time it is?
No.
Okay, it's 1. Yeah. Look at my shoelace.
Huh?
Look at my shoelace.
Again?
Why would that happen? It was like worse. I heard there's some trick that what it is you have to tie them in the opposite order, like the opposite direction, so that, because at least if you're right-handed and like the way that I learned to do it,
Yeah.
what happens is that it like there's no resistance. See, if you do it opposite, it'll like as it's getting loose on one part, it'll get tight in the other part. Whereas this way is like everything just comes undone at the same time. So once it gets loose in one point, it doesn't have anything hold. It doesn't have any like more tension or anything holding against it. It's kind of snowing a little bit, huh? For Tokyo?
Huh?
For Tokyo?
No, little bit.
Yeah.
But no.
I mean like in other places this wouldn't be considered like
Yeah,
even
this
really a
is very
snowing,
light.
right? Yeah. Because it's not even sticking, as they call it. Like it just melts as soon as it touches the ground.
Yeah. But when I was young, it used to snow a lot. Like it would pile up.
I've heard that from a lot of people that
Oh.
it snowed more in Tokyo in the
Yeah,
past.
yeah,
But no climate change, right?
yeah. No climate change?
Like being sarcastic.
Oh.
It's not climate change, just the weather's just different. No, it's actually kind of one thing that worries me a little bit about San Diego is that I think San Diego is getting hotter, and so whereas San Diego in summers used to be like nice, like warm but nice, and maybe a little bit hot at a certain point, I'm now starting to feel that like you really do get these periods where it's quite hot. which is kind of unfortunate because, yeah, I think if San Diego loses its mild weather thing, I mean, it'll still be nice weather part of the year compared to a lot of places. But if it loses that, it'll, yeah, I think it's almost like it won't have as much going for it. Should we cross? Wow, look at that girl. Dedication. Like, for example, the beach at San Diego when I was growing up, it was never really so hot that you didn't, like, it was always nice to just, like, sit out in the sun at the beach. Because it was always, like, the hottest it would really basically just be, like, 28 or something.
That's nice temperature.
Whereas now, I feel like there really is, it does remind me a little bit more of, like, when you're in Philippines or something, for example, where there's that middle of the day part where you're like, nah, you're gonna really kind of, not only are you gonna get like a sunburn, but it's gonna almost like, you know, like tire you out kind of thing. Like not be comfortable, you know? Like I think there were times where you could say, okay, it's unhealthy long term, but like you would enjoy it in the moment. You just feel like, ah. Whereas now it's kind of, there are these points where you're like, no, it's too hot. I want some shade to protect. Well, look at Look at my jacket.
Yeah.
Does it look funny?
Yeah.
What?
There's wind now.
There's wind?
Yeah. Did you feel it?
Yes. Maybe this is what it's for. So like you can flip this and then it catches it.
Oh.
You think that's what it's for?
Because I can't like see. My eyes are down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's attacking my eyes.
Well, look at the fence. Look at.
Oh, so white now.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh, oh, it's piling up. I guess if it's like soil, it would pile out easy. Look at the kids.
How do I
They
change
want
this?
to make a snowman.
Oh.
You wanna make a snowman?
Yeah, we can make a snowman there. A muddy snowman. It'd be like you. Half full.
I know, go.
Mixed complexion.
Ah, it's attacking my eyes.
Alright, should we do 7-Eleven or do Family Mart? Maybe 7-Eleven first because it's right there. Oh, I still have the Indian and rice. Oh, I still have Indian rice. I didn't have to go get lunch. You
Oh.
have so much snow right here. It's like ice. And your hat.
Maybe I'll like some curry.
Ooh.
You have rice, right?
Yeah, I think we got rice. But it might not be a bad idea to get a little extra. Because we might. Since we're here.
Should I wipe off?
I can do it.
It's a lot. Can you wipe off mine?
Yeah, where?
Oh, there's none?
It's like frozen. You got most of it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just use it to hit me.
Yes.